There are few things more memorable than the things that make us feel. I'm a giant pretzel, one who talks history. It makes me feel good, like I've accomplished something. It's the things that make us feel bad that we tend to avoid. To a machine, the concept of scaring oneself on purpose always seems illogical. What they don't get is that feelings of fear can also be exciting and enjoyable. Those that learn how to harness the ability to manipulate the emotions of their fellow life forms through the use of illusions, or perhaps one grand illusion, those individuals have power. Leon Cassidy had that when he purchased the Pretzel Wrap Company in 1931. The company that invented the dark ride, the Pretzel, became a standard attraction all over the place. Born on June 16, 1890, Leon learned how to play piano at a young age and would play to accompany silent films of the era. He eventually bought a theater of his own. He went on to purchase the Tumbling Dam amusement park, and the dam did tumble indeed. This venture would open up the floodgates for a world of opportunity. Pretzel would go on to produce hundreds of rides and locations across America. Some are still in operation today. Have you ever been on Pretzel? Too scary. How about robots? Scared too?
Wally was kind of a sad film. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but the feeling of solitude, feeling of isolation, I thought it did a pretty good job.
It almost described what COVID was like. It would be like in the future.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, it was like that. I thought. When you rewatch the movie, you're like, holy crap, like they knew about COVID before COVID.
That's interesting. That's an interesting observation. To me, it felt, rather prescient because I had just gotten out of college and I didn't know anybody, so I felt, kind of isolated again. It's a big transition.
Yeah, but when they talk about the government getting on that ship, oh my god.
Yeah,
like, and when you watch that after, like, during or after COVID, yeah, you get my drift.
Adamstown, spelled with one D, was founded on July 4th, 1761, by William Adams with two D's, on the site of a former village of Native Americans. Adams named the community Adamsbury with two R's. What was wrong with him? Was he some kind of charlatan? Why the extra R? Now, wait a minute, why two R's? Maybe he wanted to be a pirate? Yore. No, the truth about the human language of English is more complicated than that.
Okay, this is Kimmy B here with Pretzels in History at a robot museum. Leighton and I, we did a music video on robots, and it looks like we are at the Staalberg Village. Yeah, we're at the Staalberg Village. This guy has been in business apparently over 25 years. He has been on different YouTube shows, and he has been also on the news a few times, and we met him before. He was really nice. However, we couldn't see the whole thing again because of COVID, so he wasn't really open, but he was just nice for to talk to us. So so we're gonna go in this museum and take a look, and let's go get money, Leighton, so we can buy something. Where is the ATM around here?
More Star Wars. Casey, the Kinderbot. Well, that's a new one. For me, anyway. I guess it's kind of on the newer side, though, as far as toy robots go.
Hi, I'm Casey the Kinderbot. Your get ready for school friend. There's so much we can do and learn together. But for now, let me just show you one example from each of the places we can go. We can visit the ABC farm, the counting kitchen, the playground, or the game room. You pick. Please push one of my buttons. Let me show you something else. Where do you want to go now? Please push one of my buttons. Great choice! The ABC farm.
Like
Please push one of my buttons. Woohoo! The playground! Let's do the hokey pokey. We can do it together.
Of course you had to pick that one, didn't you?
You put your right arm in, you put your right arm out, you put your right arm in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Standing on its head. Guess which one I saw? I'll give you a hint. It starts with the letter H. Which animal starts with the letter H? Cow, goat, horse, pig.
cow.
Starts with an H, not a C.
Please push one of my buttons.
Hot dog.
That's how it shuts up.
I don't know how to put it, but I've got this thing about girls. They just sort of leave me coat. It's more like a metal.
Will pretzels in history make us rich?
My name is Size X. You can ask me yes and no type questions. This password can over my head 2 times.
Will pretzels in history make us rich?
On the dynamics of space and time, go forth.
She took out her glass. I took a step towards her. She took a step towards me.
Was that an answer?
Go for it.
Oh, that's what he said. He said go for it. I'm trying here, man.
It's almost like an 8-ball. You know, go for it, ask later,
Maybe.
among the stars, or count among the stars.
Most likely.
Yep. Count your stars.
Signs
that's what it
point
was.
to yes.
Funny.
Okay. Well, that was fun.
Here's other demos, like from old robots. Here's an old Mickey Mouse. This one is called Mr. Machine.
outside is clear. You can see every gear. The bow to speak is gears. Every scene.
Mr. Machine!
He talks, will he walk as he walks. Along the ground and round and round and round. You can pick him apart, every gear and nut. But you can put him together and build him up. Wind him. Go on. You can't break the spring, but listen. Hear him ring?
Here he comes, greatest toy you've ever seen. And his name is Mr. Machine. He is real, and for you, he's a real. And his name is Mr. Machine, Mr. Machine, Mr. Machine.
But yeah, look at that old Mickey Mouse robot. Oh yeah, you want to get that too. Jimmy can just do demos all day.
Ideal's Robot Commando is here to help you.
That's a little
He's
scary.
your one-man army. No enemy can destroy him. He fights off tanks, hurls missiles one after another. Even a squadron of planes can't stop him. Robot Commando fires his secret weapon. He takes orders from no one except you.
Power!
Ideal's Robot Commando is battery operated to obey your command. Adjust the control, speak into the microphone.
Max! Fire!
Ideal's Robot Commando is here to help you. Look for your Robot Commando. He's looking for you.
I do remember Optimus Prime back in 2001. I do remember that robot now.
What did you just say?
What?
You just said something that wasn't true.
I said I do remember Optimus Prime that came out in 2001.
But that's not Optimus Prime, and it doesn't even say Optimus Prime.
Well, I just remember that robot. And it looks like Optimus Prime. I mean, it kind of does. I don't think it is, but it kind of does.
It says right there, Commando Bot.
Oh, well, I remember. It just looks like Optimus Prime. My bad. We all can make mistakes. We ain't perfect, you know.
Oh yeah, no, we need perfect. We can't settle for anything but.
Oh, what's this one?
You want to see something that's really out of this world? Meet Robert, the talking robot. Robert's story starts with a mechanical engineer. One day, while he was working on a remote-controlled machine, a toy idea was born. He took his idea of a remote-controlled robot to a close friend, Lino Weintraub. Should the robot have swinging arms, how about wheels to move around? Should his mouth look sinister or friendly? Once again, it took months of development before the big machines of the toy factory started to make Robert. Here, a large injection molding machine turns out all the parts needed for Robert in 10 seconds. Why, if you were Humpty Dumpty, you couldn't ask to be put together more skillfully. Robert's voice is tested over and over. Only the latest equipment and machines and tools are used, operating faster than you can describe them. This is as it should be, for, if you will excuse the pun, machines and robots are brothers under the tin. Now comes the left arm. Then the head. any direction. Shoulder to shoulder, Robert marches to the next station, where his steering controls are locked into place. Then inspected again and again, and finally approved, Robert gets packed into his private boxcar and is off, ready to take over the entire world.
Go figure. Robert the Robot. What a clever name.
And these are all the original Roberts.
Somebody had to name a Robert, or being a robot Robert. Just had to happen at some point.
Baby toy. I had this thing right here, this red robot. That was my baby toy that I grew up with. No lie, that was the only robot I got. I didn't know it was a robot till now.
That old thing?
Yeah, that old thing, Max.
What a piece of just kidding.
Yeah, Max was my robot. I forgot how he worked though, and I forget what he did, but he was my robot. I totally forgot about him till now.
Well, it worked, it did a pretty good job because you can definitely spot a cat now without any problems.
Daddy, out of the baby. This one looks complicated. Even a baby, probably an adult can't figure out. A robot hooks up to a computer.
Yeah, what is this thing?
I have no clue. Topo Owner's Manual. Well, there is a book up there that talks about what he does.
I mean, I know what this is. But who do you know that had this thing?
I didn't. I never even saw it before till now. Oh, look at that. He even has a robot of Inspector Gadget.
This looks like something that Wayne would have owned.
Anyway, there's Inspector Gadget. If anybody remembers Inspector Gadget, he was a robot too that was a spy detective. And we're all talking about spies right now too on our show.
Yeah, you got the best of both worlds there. Spies and robots
I know.
coming together.
Right?